He said, let not your hearts be what? Troubled. Yeah. You know, in John, he had to comfort them. Yeah. So our belief in value system can be affected by what we visually see, what we hear.
Mm-hmm.
In 2018, we must endeavor to not allow our belief in the power of God and his provision to be affected by what we visually see and what we hear.
Yes, yes.
And definitely ain't what somebody tell you.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can't believe God for that. Well, what you mean? Yeah, yeah. Affecting your belief and value system. Yo, this is what the news said. This is what the economist said. It's going to affect your belief and value system.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all hear that?
Amen.
Yeah. Believe not them which had seen him after he was risen. Now watch this. Watch this. The Holy Spirit, Jesus knew how he had to deal with these folks. These same people that he told to follow them. That's interesting. That's interesting. At the beginning of his ministry, follow me, they dropped their necks. No questions asked. Two of them was brothers. Said, listen, I found him. What? You saw him? Come here. Drop what he was doing, follow. Here we got, at the end, now my belief system is being challenged. It goes to show you that your belief system can go from one spectrum to the other.
Mm-hmm.
One spectrum to the other. One minute, you believe him. You dropping everything. You following him. They ain't asking no questions. 1 minute you saying, listen, bid me to come. Yeah, if it's you, Lord, bid me to come. Then question it. In the next minute, they behind closed doors. And he got to unbraid them. That's the hardest thing I believe it is for a teacher, any type of teacher, that when you have a student that's been in your classroom for a while,
mm-hmm.
and now there's a problem in a situation, and you knew you don't went over this problem. You knew you've been giving this person instruction how to solve this problem. And now the problem comes, and now they don't solve it. And you're looking like that. Hadn't you been in this classroom?
My goodness.
Hadn't you been under my teacher? And now there's a situation, and now you can't solve it. Teaching in high school, man, used to take over berserk. Mr. Yancey. He was those chalkboard. He was one of those chalkboard teachers. He would fill up the chalkboard and all that. And we had to make sure we write it and study it. And then when he asked us a question, and the next day we don't know it, then he go back, he start all over again. Mr. Yancey did, man, he was upset. Where you been? And he was one of those history teachers. He'd be Cro-Magnon man and Neanderthal, and expect us to learn all that. But what he expected us to study it and understand. Now watch this, y'all. This is Jesus. And he said it to them after he had unbraided. Thank God for the times that when our belief system wasn't up to par, that Jesus take his time to unbraid us and to deal with those things that's challenging our belief system. Those are some of the most crucial moments of growth that we miss. That when we fail, even when we failed in our belief system, even when we failed to not trust, that Jesus still helps us. Those are the most intimate times. Now I know we think that the most glorious time is when we just shooting 10. Bam. But the most greatest growth is when you have failed, and then Jesus takes his time and say, you know what? I'm gonna come and sit down and we're gonna have a conversation.
That's right.